So this one goes into touch. Herriman will have the throw in on the line out. So Belmont Shore taking the win over Toa. Herriman they come underneath, and that will be a scrum down in the direction of the Maui Warriors. They get a beautiful scrum. This one fed out to the outside. Warriors, who are already up in this one, they've got the overload on the left side. Touches it down for another 5. So they take the lead here. 10-0. They'll have the kickoff to Herriman again. Dropped up. That's not going to go 10 meters. They'll let it bounce, and it will go to touch. It will be another Herriman throw-in. Herriman trying to set. Lost their first game of the day, 0-34 with the Panthers. Lumped up, and the Maui Warriors, who dropped their first game of the day, 19-0 against the Panthers, with an early 10-0 lead. Just about 3 minutes remain here in the opening half of this match. It will be a penalty for, I believe, not clearing properly. Did not get the specific signal, but a quick touch and go time for Herriman. Herriman, ill-advised pass. Maui Warriors poking it through, and a knock forward by Herriman. That will result in a scrum down for the Maui Warriors. Maui's side comes together. Picks it up. Launched forward and gets through the Herriman line. He's carrying it one-handed as he's fighting off the defender before finally being taken down. With a full steam ahead pass, the Maui Warriors will dot down their third try of the match. And he will just drop himself down. Conversion no good. Score remains 15-0 for the Maui Warriors, as they've taken a sizable start in this match against Herriman. The Warriors will have their third kickoff. This is high up in the air, and that looks like a knock forward. You know, that's why they always teach early on in rugby. They say when you go to catch those balls, don't do it with your body facing forward. It's not like in American football, where that's how you're taught in rugby, because the ball can't go forward. They like to see you twist to the side. Maui Warriors like to see this ball coming out of the scrum so quickly. He'll take the inside line, knocking a couple of men down who try to catch him, and this one is put down for the fourth try of the game for the Maui Warriors. So early setback in the tournament doesn't seem to have affected the Warriors too much here, as Maui off to a huge game against Herriman. And that will do it for the half, it looks like. So at the halfway mark, this game will remain 20-0 in favor of the Maui Warriors. Here on the, so there's a look at the halves of play. Seven's reds, 7 red, so that will be full. If you want to count numbers red, of course, on the, or numbers blue, pardon me, on the backside, with the shield on the front. There's the kick. Herriman just hoping that they can get something underway, but it's not going to start that way. A penalty will be called against the Maui Warriors. You will recall that earlier loss for Maui, they were down one player for the entire second half, as here's another foul called against Maui. And discipline being handed down. It's a yellow card. I brought up the discipline from the last game specifically for this. I was wondering if they were going to be able to hold their composure in this one. The answer is not in this case. A 2-minute yellow card called on Maui. And into touch, Herriman now playing a man up. We'll see if that can change their fortunes. It'll be a delivery coming from the Warriors. Line out. Making some substitutions to the squads. Up, and the Warriors successful on their put-in. Kicked forward. There's nobody in the spot. It's a question of who's faster, and Maui Warrior player will kick it into the end zone, but too far. We'll come back up to the 22 as he kicked that all the way out the back. No, we'll have a scrum down on the 5-meter side for Herriman. Scrum down and a short arm penalty for the collapse called against the Maui Warriors. Ooh, drilling hit as he got him right in the hip. Herriman just able to hold on to it. We come around to the wing. Side steps through one. And it looks like he stepped into touch. Unfortunate for him, the yellow card looking to expire. As the kids out of Herriman, Utah will have to give it back to the Maui Warriors. Were successful on their last throw-in. This line out doesn't go quite their way, but I think they will retain possession as the ball eventually curls its way back towards their offense. Warriors, who came out guns a-blazing in the first half, have been silenced thus far by the Herriman defense. And then here is a advantage call out to the wing. It's certainly a size advantage for the Maui Warriors, as the size doesn't help him too much, just short of the try line. Or is he calling it a try? Carried over. It's a penalty. Quick touch and go. Fed for the try, and there it is. The Warriors finally break through after 4 minutes of play. Not an easy conversion, and they haven't been able to kick so well here on the easy ones. With just about 2.5 minutes to play, the Warriors up 25-0. It will stay that way. The Warriors. Another kickoff. Herriman only getting one so far. Maui. Blast this one, and it will find its way to touch. So the kids who made the drive from just south of here in Herriman, Utah, which is just below Salt Lake City, about halfway between Salt Lake and Provo, they are going to make their first throw-in of this match. Easy money for them. With about a minute remaining, they head to the outside, launched across, and we'll see who comes out with it. It's Herriman. Towards the back. Diving back inside, they toss it, and there's some space. If he can get it out to the last man, that space closed by the Warrior defender. And a forward pass, is that what I'm seeing? It will be a scrum down. It's called on Herriman. Likely the final scrum down of the game. Two sides come together. Ball put in, comes out the back. And not going down with the first hit. The Warriors staring at the goalposts. Sidesteps, sweeps in, and dots it. So they'll move up to 30. Score 30-0 for the Maui Warriors